the future's clear. If you're not Bitcoin rich, you're not going to be rich. Ever. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching this video. My name is Da Vinci Jeremy. I'm in the Pi 5x5 here in Dubai. Hope you're doing well. Man, you know what? No financial advice, right? If you don't have any Bitcoin going into the future, well, I think there's going to be a definite consequence to that, only because it is crystal clear that it's part of the financial system forever. Why is that? Well, because limited supply, no one controls it, right? So no one can cheat you and so forth. And it's a digital money. And so it can be transferred to anywhere in the world instantly. Oh, by the way, off world. So, yeah, you're not getting it. If you don't get that, right, you will get it when somebody pushes it 24/7 in your face, explaining it to you until it knocks it into your brain. Then you'd be like, oh, I wish I understood that before. Oh my God. Wish somebody could have told me that. Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm telling you that right now. Right now. Right? And how do you get this Bitcoin, right? I mean, if you want to get this Bitcoin, you want to be able to make this Bitcoin, have some Bitcoin. Well, I have an exchange, a website that shows you all the exchanges, and the top one exchange is like Bybit, of course. It will show you exchanges based on your location, the top 3 exchanges based on your locations, and you can also hit the show all, and you see every single exchange that you want. But I have only my top 3 showing there, right, that you can actually access from the based on your location. Now, you can change your location if you happen to be traveling somewhere else, and that's all available at x.dj15.com. Link is in the description below. Check out Bybit for, $30,000 in rewards. And let's take a look at my trade here. I've got a trade here, right, on one of my exchanges, and it's up $23,000, right, on Bitcoin, right? We got pretty close to the bottom. I started adding to that trade, so that's why we were like way down here at 107,000 is when we bought, and it's been all the way up ever since. Now, there is a trade going on, right? That you can see that's where we sliced in, and I added to it as it came back down in here, and you can see that the target is like 120-ish area. And with the Fed, coming up with the rate cut, and they did push the prices down. They did, just like I said, right? Prepare for some volatility. Normally, you're not supposed to day trade, especially day trade, going into the Fed's announcements, because this is the kind of thing that happens. Goes straight down, and then off we go. We're back up to on the races. Now, looking at Ethereum, wow. It actually, let's see here, dumped again. No, there we go. Into the Fed, and then off we went back up to the $4,700 mark almost. And Solana, yeah, it's just going to peak itself over the 251. I believe it should hit the 256 before we actually start to consolidate, and then maybe reverse ourselves all the way back to 220 as a possible a target. But we have to wait and see, because we have to see how the price action occurs with Solana. Okay, with that said, if you're interested also in taking a look at some of the other tools that you can use to trade, like such as Trading Different, right, which gives you heat maps and tell you where prices are going to be going in general. Right, let's see here, 220. Oh wow, look at how much we liquidated yet. You can see the $120K. Sorry, not dollar. 120K area has a lot of liquidity up there. So they've already taken out the liquidity at the 117.5, and yeah, might be a little bit of a reversal, but probably going to go and take out the 120K, which is where I'm taking profits. So that's where you learn some ways, different ways of actually trading. Now, Okay. Well, guys, I hope you all eventually get some Bitcoin, and not only get it, but also hold on to it, because that's the hardest thing, right? Life happens, right? You need a new car, you need a new house, you need, I don't know, some dental work, whatever, and then you spend those Bitcoins and they're not coming back, right? I don't know how many people I can tell you, like, but most of my family members and friends have all sold a long time ago, and they never got back in. So if you sell, the odds are you're not getting back in, because prices will get away from you. Prices of Bitcoin will rise by the time you say, okay, well, I'll buy back in. I will buy back in. No, you won't. Especially after selling. Let's just say you sold at even this price, right? $117,000. You're going more than likely going to say at 150 or 200,000, I'll just wait until it goes lower, and it doesn't go lower. That's how you're going to behave. So, with that said, if you come over to b4b.davincij15.com, we'll teach you how to get back in slowly and ensure that you stay in for the long term, because that's the most important thing. Without Bitcoin, your future is very, very grim. The people who have money, access to print money, they'll be able to buy it. You won't. So don't waste time. There's only a small percentage of the population that's currently in Bitcoin. And so you can get in before that large population comes rushing in. Because when that happens, it's too late. I will say to people, even though it will go higher, I will say, well, it's too late. Yeah, you can buy, but it's too late. Yeah, you can buy, but it's too late. Where were you? Right? 10 years ago, right? Or 5 years ago. That's what I'm going to be saying in the future. And I don't want you to be left out. Buy some Bitcoin today, head over to our school and be a part of the group so that you hold on to it for the long term. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.